Hello, and welcome back to the world of Arklands and to Mize Academy. Special shout out to our $10 patrons, Jean, Grant, Ian, and Ditzy. When we last left our heroes in training,
They were about to die.
We did.
We're not dead yet.
We gonna die.
Give it like 2 minutes.
We all gonna die.
10 seconds in game time.
they fought against a new breed of pale beast. These of a age-long past, as there were some dinosaurs that had been slowly infiltrating the underground caverns beneath a ancient temple to Miranova. This infiltration caused earthquakes as the stone itself was cracked from the slowly growing mycelium. They made their way down and were met with a veritable swarm of pale raptors and a very large pale ankylosaurus.
Yeah, all of our ankles went.
Yeah, a little bit.
Cass's entire chest did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Chestosaurus doesn't sound as good.
I torched them with fire.
You did.
After a very tough fight, a very close fight, the flare was shot to ask for help. But within
like that.
a round, you were able to finally defeat the last of them.
I will own that decision.
Yeah.
This is the right one.
As you settled down, not having... You won the fight. Unsure of what it meant for your mission, but you did win. And you succeeded in keeping the tooth safe. Until...
That's so funny out of context.
We are the world's best dentists.
We're the tooth fairies.
We're what?
Tooth fairies.
New group name. That's our new group name.
The Tooth Fairies.
Please, no.
Until another magic blackout happened.
Let me continue to cope with humor, please.
Elle's leg vanishing.
Oh, that's right.
Plop.
The magical glowing lights in the room all immediately fading.
What about Crow's wings?
You're on the ground, but they would have immediately grown heavier on your...
Gone limp.
You can still kind of use them because there's a mechanical aspect, but any magical property of them does not work.
Oh, dang. Does this mean that Ari and Cass are the only two that aren't impeded by this?
Yeah, where's your weapon, bro?
My weapon doesn't require magic to stay there. It just means I can't summon it after I throw it.
He doesn't count as magic.
No, it very specifically does not.
Yep.
And a massive tree burst through the ground, cracking open to reveal a portal that a strange figure stepped through, covered in rags and cloth, layered as to obscure their form, and a mask looking like gnarled roots with 6 purple glowing eyes. And that is where we return for tonight's episode. Welcome back. So, I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative.
Can you come back?
Oh! Good!
Is that what I think it is?
Yes, it is.
Wow, that's the exact opposite of what you did the first time.
It is!
You have
Natural 20?
disadvantage.
I got a natural 20.
Ability checks.
Is initiative
It
an
is
ability check?
Yeah. Sweet.
Whatever.
All right, so Caspian, you got a natural 20.
I did.
L,
10.
10. Ari?
23.
Nice.
Okay.
18.
6.
You going last is probably not a bad idea.
If I even get to go. I'm on 1 hit point.
Okay, Idris rolled a 23.
Ace.
Dang.
I assume I have the higher dex.
You don't have the higher initiative bonus.
My
He's
man.
got a +7.
Oh.
He's
Daggone.
ready to go.
It would make sense the teacher reacts. Well, you're going to react first. Oh, no.
Okay.
Dang it.
What does that mean?
It could mean so many things.
I should have made you special dice for this.
Excellent. Cassian,
I'm pretty sure this thing will reappear.
you were up first.
Well, first thing that Cass is going to do is he's going to move in front of his group, like get between the rest of his team and this person. How far away is this person?
We'll say 20 feet.
Oh, that's a lot closer than I thought.
Have they spawned like out of the water? There
The
was
tree
water
came
right
up
up to
on the
the
ground.
Okay. The ground in
and
front of the
they
water.
stepped out.
Did it destroy the tooth? Okay.
Because the tooth is in the water.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Which, by the way, is what this figure is currently looking at.
Got it.
Yeah, Cass is going to. Shoot! This is like pitch black too, right?
Your eyes have had a moment to adjust, and as a half elf, I believe you have dark
I
vision.
have dark vision.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering more about those.
They will have
two.
disadvantage
Yeah.
on perception checks and on attacks.
So they won't be able to see anything.
Not for the most part. Thankfully, the figure is somewhat glowing with purple lights coming from the different exposed areas.
Feels like such a waste for a nat 20. But Cass is not going to attack or anything. Can he feel that the magic is not?
There are
anything?
not only can you feel it, but the reason it's pitch black is that there were magical
yeah.
dancing lights just scattered all throughout the area.
Yeah, so he can infer that magic does not exist in this moment.
We are in a blackout.
Yep.
Elle is very aware that we are in a blackout.
Yeah. Cass
His leg is gone.
going to
That's his indicator.
Yeah.
just keep himself between his friends and this person. Eri, lead them out of here.
As you speak, the figure's head snaps towards you.
Who are you? What do you want?
Is that your turn?
Cass will move a little bit away as he's talking to try and keep the attention focused on him and away from his friends.
Okay.
Does the creature seem to turn
Eyes on
as
you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cass will move in the direction away from the tooth. Like kind of do like a circle around kind of maneuver.
They kind of brandish their staff. It's you can't really get a sense of like how like what kind of build or anything like that, because it is just cloth and rag piled on top of each other. It's like quite a not just like it's very clearly not just one piece of clothing that is tattered. It has been layered over other things multiple times. Is that your turn?
Yep. Cass is trying as much as possible because he knows they can't fight right now.
Children? Idris. Run. Eri, since you can see in the dark and it is your turn, would you like to make an insight check?
Yeah, I would. Insight is 19.
19. It is not only fear that you hear in Idris's voice. There is recognition.
Ari is supporting Elle and is actively standing between him, like positioning herself and him so that she can kind of be his crutch and make sure that the creature is, or she is between Elle and the creature. And yeah, she's gonna just help Elle move. Caspian, run. And she's gonna start leading Elle away, if you'll go with her.
Do you resist?
Elle is in no position to resist right now.
Understood.
And
It
then
is-
at the end of her movement, she's also gonna take the dodge action.
Okay, got it. L.
Okay, so I'll also take the dodge action, sure. We'll
And
go for it.
I will say between the two of you, you can move the 30 feet.
Wait, where is Crow? I cannot see her.
I'll get her.
Crow.
Crow is currently on one knee, over on the side. She, with her wings kind of go limp, she sets them into a backup system that doesn't involve magic. It's not quite as clean and pretty, but she can still move them if she needs to. So she sets her wings
I
back
will
in
say,
position.
You can. It will not have the flame properties, and you can attack with them still.
Okay.
But it will use your strength, not your intelligence.
Okay, makes sense. Then yeah. So she just kind of waits there, dodge action, waiting for something to happen.
Understood.
She's not turning her back.
So we're backing up away our full movement speed
Yeah.
out of the cavern.
Well,
Are
as
you-
far as we can get.
Yeah,
30 feet, which is unfortunately
not that far. So
particularly far.
Ari
No.
and I are 50 feet away from her.
Yes. The creature.
That thing.
She is going to
Tense music, man.
she's going to move up to Idris,
Oh boy.
move 30 feet forward, and that's a range of 60 feet. So Idris has to make a Constitution saving throw.
He's a wizard.
He got the con. Probably not.
No. Not a squishy wizard. Con is not one of their typical stats.
That is 46 necrotic damage, which his maximum hit points is also reduced by.
Oh boy.
What does that mean for a killing blow? If your max is reduced, does that mean?
Would you like to make an Arcana check?
Yeah. Aries distracted.
15.
15.
They're 12.
Thankfully, most of, off the top of your head, this is a. Do you have proficiency with Arcana?
Yeah. No.
No.
I do.
I will say okay.
I got 12.
Yeah,
The
it's
best.
the 15 is close enough. A spell like that typically would not be able to reduce someone below one hit point. But you see this flash of purple as she reaches out with the staff, and Idris falls to his knees as he is racked in just these lines of purple, like his skin is cracking. Caspian, your turn.
Cass is going to go over to Crow, grab her by the arm. I'll lead you, come on.
She will let him. She kind of resists because she sees Idris is in trouble. She does not want to just run. She's kind of more like being dragged back as she's trying to watch what's happening.
Al sees a flash of purple light and then nothing, so he has no idea what just happened.
Well, you see Idris because those lines are glowing.
They're glowing? Okay.
And so as he falls to his knees, you see very dimly what is happening to him. And again, like, you have a very... Your eyes are adjusting to the dark. It's not like, pure pitch black. There are, like, the tooth is still glowing, and so there's still a very faint light. You can see, it's not like you can't see your hand in front of your face dark.
Okay.
But
Yeah, Cass is just gonna lead her out. Take
Okay.
the.
Crow's actually going to resist.
She's gonna.
She does
resist?
not want to be let out.
We can't help him.
I have to try. And she will pull away and try to go towards Idris. It's not her turn, but
Yeah, on her
I am
turn.
saying what I'm
Hold on.
going to do.
Cass's instinct would be to try and hold her back. So would that be a contested athletics?
make a grapple check. Contest athletics.
Oh no, that's bad.
Wait, inspiration. I'm not letting you do that. Athletics, that would be a 16.
Yeah, that'll be.
Do
I
you
rolled a
want-
4
Do
on
you
the
want an
die.
inspiration?
No, let's let the story play out. But Cass will ready his spear, and he will do his best to stick right by Crow. Because if she's not gonna leave, he's not gonna leave her.
Okay. So you're going to move with her to try and get... You can, both of you can get to Idris.
Okay.
And she is roughly 15 feet away from Idris. She did not have to go all the way up to him to cast the spell.
Okay. Yep. I assume Crow is probably gonna kind of be in front of Idris.
Yeah.
Cass will be right beside her, helping to block Idris, taking the dodge action.
Okay. Idris has almost nothing he can do. Not even cantrips. He's going to get up and take his staff and you're fools. Brave fools. But fools. He's going to ready an attack. Ari.
Ares sees that the other two are staying and is having horrible flashbacks to the last time somebody refused to run when we were told to run. She's going to look at Elle. Can I have her make a wisdom check?
The figure or Ari?
Aerie. To
Yeah, absolutely.
help determine what she would do. 10
10 or above.
11 or higher, she stays with Elle.
Understood.
It's 15. She's gonna stay with Elle.
And try to keep moving him towards the exit.
No.
As Ari looks at Elle,
There's just enough light for you to see the look on her face.
It's a look of fear and recognition of a past memory. You need to leave.
Elle is going to smile. His signature,
Don't do this, Elle. Don't do this right now.
Eddie. It's going to be okay.
Just stay behind me.
I
Please.
cannot move. It's going to be okay.
And she's just going to block him as much as possible.
How far away is the tooth?
The tooth?
fang
Yeah.
is
Like 60 feet?
thereabouts. And it is still glowing, despite the magic blackout. I will say you two are next to each other in initiative order, so if there's things like that you want to do together for
Move
one reason or
forward.
another.
Elle is going to kindly, not forcefully, encourage Ari to move forward 30 feet.
Alright, yeah, she'll help him.
Towards the fang.
Yeah.
Understood?
Alright.
30 feet within it?
Yeah, you're within 30 feet.
I'm gonna try. I know magic is out, but I'm gonna try.
What are you trying to do?
Psionic mind. I want to communicate with the Fang.
Okay.
Because when Ari told Elle about prayer and thinking about how Dio has done it his whole life, Elle is going to try for the first time to pray.
I'll say, Psionic Mind, not working at the moment.
Still in his mind.
But you think maybe if you could put your hand on it, maybe. You don't know. But you can't reach out to it with your mind. But that doesn't mean you can't reach out to it at all.
Okay. More.
Alright.
Trust me.
But that'll have to be next turn.
Dash.
Alright.
Dash instead of dodge.
Ari will help him
Yes.
dash.
Okay. Understood.
We'll work together to dash up to the.
Unfortunately, the water depth does count as difficult terrain.
Okay.
So you would you're just short of it.
Okay.
It would still have to be next turn.
Okay.
So we're like right next to the thing now?
Yep.
You're like within 10 feet of this massive
Alright.
portion of one of her fangs.
No, of the creature.
Oh no, the creature is thankfully it's not done a triangle.
Okay.
She's
So we're
over
still
here,
like 30
Idris
feet from the
and-
creature.
Yeah, you're like give or take. We're not dealing with exact measurements right now.
Yeah, doesn't
Correct.
matter. We're all gonna die anyway.
Crow is going to try to scoop Idris up, and can she make a check to do that?
Make an athletics check.
Yeah. That is a flat 20.
Are you trying to full on pick him up or just like support and take him?
She's going to try to fly if she can. No flight.
No
Okay,
flight.
so she can use them as weapons, but not as flight. Okay.
The flight is
Quick! Quick! It's life or death!
the flight is 100% a
Yes!
magical aspect of it.
Okay.
I just wanted to check.
Yep. You're using them as weapons is basically just using the fact that it is a bulky metal object.
Then she will, like, scoop him over her shoulder, holding on to him as she helps him try to walk away.
So you're gonna try and pull him away? Okay.
She's using her wings to kind of try and shield him.
Boy.
To give him cover.
Yeah.
Understood. Okay, I'll allow that. Yeah.
Cool.
You can give him, I'd say, at least half cover.
Nice.
So as you are able to pull him away, he took a hit, so he's not resisting.
She's
Her
still
turn.
looking back at the creature.
As she walks forward up to Caspian,
Cass has got his weapon ready.
she reaches forward and grips your spear. And she's going to cast a spell.
If you can find it. How many spells are you scrolling through?
Quite a lot.
Does she have every spell in the book?
No. Yeah, I'd say that's enough. As there is a glowing purple light, you see cracks run down the length of your spear. And she clenches her fist, and your spear shatters outright.
Oh no!
And that is part of why you may or may not notice Going to assume a 34 hits.
Yes.
As you take 16 force damage.
Is this like the explosion and the shards of my
Nope.
spear piercing?
As a glowing you know this spell. This is the spell Spiritual Weapon.
Ooh.
Wait. Let me predict. Is she copying the spear to stab me with my own spear?
No. As opposed to a weapon floating in midair, it is instead the appearance of a humanoid figure. One with an uncanny resemblance to the statue outside, as she summons the visage of Miranova, that with a clawed hand
That's kind of insulting.
A little bit.
flashes at you.
Oh man!
Sacrilegious?
Cast
Our
it down.
queen?
16 force damage.
Are you still up?
Non-lethal.
Oh, no, you're done.
Oh, interesting.
And the weapon shattering is the nat 1.
Oh!
At the beginning of the
I'm
campaign.
sorry.
Oh, it came back to hurt me.
Yep.
Oh, it's been a year in the making.
It hurt your weapon.
It did.
Look what you did to your spear.
Oh. That was so cool. I custom designed it. It's gone.
Skill
Idris
issue.
breaks away and is just gonna take a swing with his staff because one of his students just went down in front of him. He is very intelligent, but
Also stupid.
anyone would be in this moment, I feel.
There are
okay.
some things
He
that
makes
are just,
up for it in this hotness.
There are some decisions you don't
he's so
make.
simple.
They're made for you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's one of them.
Okay. That's a 23 to hit.
Wow.
My man.
Yeah, definitely hits.
All right.
Two-handed. That's 3, because it's a d8 minus 1.
So interesting that Idris, the magic man, is here on this mission.
I know.
The wizard.
Yeah, 3 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
No one else has done damage yet.
Nope.
As he just slams and just... You actually see just a little bit of the wood kind of just break away. And
Well, dang it.
not regeneration, but just refill.
Aesthetic.
Got
There's
it.
an aesthetic thing.
Okay.
Ari.
As Cass goes down, Elle can't. As we get closer to the tooth, Elle can see a little bit more. And he feels Ari stifle a scream.
As Caspian goes down.
As Caspian goes down. We're now like 30 feet from the tooth?
You ended your turn 10 feet from it.
Oh, 10 feet.
You can get there right now.
Alright. Ari helps Elle get there.
Okay.
Do what you need to. And then she is going to...
Take this, and he'll give Ari his last healing potion that he forgot he had.
You had one this whole time?
Yes, we established this last episode.
You look. The usually vibrant red color is dull. No magic.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, I was not prepared for that.
Potions are magic.
Okay, never mind.
Ari doesn't take it. She gets him there and then
Bolts.
books it to,
Guess.
yeah, to Caspian.
Okay.
I would also like to point out that at this point, it's not surprising that Cass goes down. Cass has gone down more than the
very
entire
good at
group
it.
combined.
This is true, but
Yeah.
he has not died yet.
So
He's
if
not dying.
it takes
10 feet.
well,
Technically.
10 feet through difficult terrain.
Yeah, so 20.
So 20 feet there.
Yep.
And then Ari's movement speed is 40 feet, so 20 feet back.
It's back,
Unless
it's
I
back
can-
where we started. Are you gonna dash?
You can dash.
No, she's going to stay in front of
Okay.
blocking L, but now away from him, and again is going to take the dodge action, but also if I can ready
you want the
my
attack to
I want to ready myself to intercept
Understood.
any kind of attack directed towards L,
you are
including
interposing
spells.
yourself between,
Yes.
so that you're trying to give him as much cover as possible. Understood.
Yes. So if it's a ray spell or anything like that, Aerie can move in front of it.
Understood. L.
L is going to steady himself. I think he has to steady himself on the tooth. So as he reaches his hand out to steady himself, it comes into contact with.
And as you do, the tiny draconic symbols etched into it just kind of faintly pulse and glow. There's almost recognition.
From L?
As
Okay.
even at a glance, this small script, it's not words. It's more like sounds. And it's a song you know. As you lean against her fang, you realize that the song of creation
Is written on the tooth?
is inscribed into the very essence of it.
Okay. Time to create a miracle. And he'll start to sing the song.
Okay. So you start kind of with a hum. And you do you know Draconic?
He doesn't. He was never taught Draconic.
Yeah. It's funny. Even despite that, you still find yourself
Singing in his mother tongue.
recognizing it. And again, it's not so much words as just sounds.
Notes.
Exactly.
Okay.
I will say, make a charisma check.
I'm going to expend one inspiration and make it a flat roll. Because I currently have disadvantage on all ability checks.
Okay.
Just a flat charisma check. That is a flat 20.
Flat 20. You. Magic is currently not
Not enough?
active, and it's.
Cool. Alright, we'll expend another inspiration.
Yeah,
Try again.
You're trying, and you know the words are right. You know the intent is there.
23. Still nothing? I've got 2 left.
I think you're gonna have to do nat 20, yeah. Nope, that's not it.
Is that that one?
It isn't that one.
You'll leave it with that.
If you want to, there's this moment where you're reaching out and you begin humming. And I think that's when Caspian goes down and your concentration is torn from it.
Nope, that's a 19. That's all my inspiration.
And a very good thought. Not impossible.
Yeah.
But this is a dead god.
Yeah.
And as Caspian goes down, your concentration is torn and your focus,
Yeah, we'll do that.
as you hear his body thump against the ground. Crow.
Crow roars and charges in with 2 hits. at the
Okay.
figure. There is nothing else she can do. That is a. Is it a disadvantage for attacks?
Yes, because, well, she is glowing, so
Dim light.
dim light, I would say, yeah, there's
No disadvantage?
no disadvantage.
Okay. That is a 26 to hit.
Hits.
Cool.
Man wants his nat 20.
That is 6 damage.
6 damage. All right.
Is it
Wait,
plus,
let me
it's
check.
plus your strength?
Oh, plus my strength, that's right.
Yep. Instead of intelligence.
Nope.
Don't touch my dice.
No,
Okay, I'm
3
sorry.
damage.
3. Okay.
And then that is 27 hit.
Oh, sorry. What?
27 hit.
Yeah, that hits.
For 2 on the die. So 4 damage.
4 damage. All
That's
right.
not a lot.
No, it's not. But hey, it's damage. As you take one swing and a second and just. Her turn.
She just has to flick Crow.
Yep.
She has to
She could
touch me.
sneeze on her and
Hit points
Crow
is
would go
allowed.
down.
10. I think L with that nat 1 would have actually, when he saw Cass go down, he would have screamed no. Unfortunately, drawing her attention.
And she kind of waves her staff and summons these sparkling purple motes.
How dare you cast Magic Missile on me? Now that I don't have shield.
One goes to you,
That's
Yep.
all I need.
and that's all you need.
Bye.
And the remaining, let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 7 total is how many she makes.
Oh gosh.
Jeez!
1 goes to Crow,
Probably like 4
4
to L.
go to L, and the remaining 2 go to H. Actually, no, the remaining 2 go to Aerie.
Aries going, can I intercept?
Magic Missile is there's no attack roll or anything.
It's just damage.
Can I roll a d100 or something?
Nope. You gotta take
They-
this.
they-
Sure, roll a d100.
Okay, go for it.
You know, I think that's
Roll a
fair.
100.
Anytime somebody asks for something it's really not supposed to happen, just roll a d100. And if you get 100,
85.
it's close enough.
I was considering on above a 90.
Okay. That was more generous than I would have been.
Yep.
Yeah,
I would have been like, if it's 100, I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
You take no damage.
I was trying to nat 20 over here, and she was like, nope.
You had a better chance of it working than that did.
That's true. Would have been awesome if it did.
How many hit points are you on?
10!
Each one only does 2 damage.
I have 2 hit points.
You're down.
Yeah. Anything will knock me down.
Did you roll a 1 on the die? Oh man.
That's
Wow.
2.
So 4, because 2 motes.
Alright.
Ha! I'm still up.
On 2 hit points. And it is non-lethal.
Is it non-lethal to Idris, though?
Idris is not down.
That's true.
He's got a lot of health. He just is hurting.
Aren't we all?
He's just in pain.
Yeah.
To the death, to the pain.
To the pain. I'm not sure I'm familiar with that term. But I will
Tense
explain
moment.
it.
No princess break words.
I'll use small words so you can understand, you warthog-faced buffoon.
Sorry, I got
Buddy.
started.
Well, that would kill the mood, wouldn't it?
The only reason I'm not giving it is because it was Princess Bride. And almost any other movie, and you would have gotten the Shenanigans.
You roll it for funsies, what would have happened?
3.
Ah!
Do this to me.
I'm gonna say, being hit for, you are now at 2 HP.
Yes, we've established that.
I'm going to say you are conscious, but you
Or on the
fall.
floor. Okay. He's no longer in
Just so long
contact.
as he doesn't go beneath the water.
And Aerie, in your attempt to interpose, we find ourselves
Wow!
in a familiar moment.
Can I say Aries is standing in the water?
Absolutely.
She can't tell if Ella's unconscious
Yeah.
or worse.
Yep.
He just fell over,
You have no idea
taking advantage of the poor cripple.
whether Crow
just
and Aerie
toppled.
and
Well
and
done,
Caspian-
Trey.
Cass is on the ground.
I'm impressed you pulled it off.
Idris is probably on all fours,
Oh, yeah.
struggling.
Wow.
Thankfully, we already know how this goes. Kneel.
No.
take a point of exhaustion for doing patient defense.
Yep.
And then another one.
Yep.
2 points of exhaustion?
Points of exhaustion.
patient defense
Holy
twice.
cow.
I said, kneel. And unfortunately, on that you fail. And you drop to your knees
In the water.
in the water.
Ari puts her hands. Ari has one hand on her moon amulet, and the other hand in the water, feeling the dirt and the stone and whatever else is in there, and just says a silent prayer to Lord Deer.
Using a legendary action.
This thing has legendary actions. No.
There is a blinding flash of light.
Okay.
What are you doing here?
It's the
As the headmaster
Oh, you
uses a legendary action.
Yes, my boy!
True Radiance. As he raises a hand and a portal opens. And it is like staring into the sun. She has to make a Constitution saving throw. Which fails.
The headmaster did say that he was going to keep an eye on us, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
And you see the purple eyes in the mask flinch. And, relatively speaking, not a ton of damage, but
Get a point across.
I take that back. That's 31 radiant damage.
Oh my gosh.
And you see the light as it is focused onto her burn away some of the rags and quite a bit of the wooden mask.
Do I recognize?
You do not.
Okay.
So it's not Rose.
And
Is that off the board?
you see purple skin. A tiefling with horns that curl backwards. It is her turn. Not today, Solace.
First name basis, okay?
As she is going to cast a ninth level spell.
Ooh.
And vanishes.
Yep.
Gate, you would
Oh, wait a second.
see the portal open. There is almost a lurch that you feel as time stop comes to an end.
Nice.
And it takes you a moment to notice, but the fang is gone. She rolled the maximum amount of rounds. She got to take 5 rounds with time being stopped.
Mission failed.
Mm-hmm.
And it is as that time stop ends. Your leg reforms.
Oh, I can stand up. crap, Caspian.
Hey, I went down too. Did anyone care about me?
He has the 1 hit point remaining to get you up.
He does.
The headmaster waves a hand. And
So cast mass heal.
mask your wounds.
Yay.
34 healing to everyone.
Oh, bless you, sir.
Hey, I'm back at full.
Nice.
We need to get you something.
Yeah, I know. I need up my con.
Well, either that or we just need to get you the capability to dart in and out instead of being a frontliner.
You know.
Mobile's a nice feat.
Yeah, it's true.
Start frontlining.
The
Cass
headmaster-
has taken like all the hits. He's gone down like 9 times in this campaign.
The headmaster kind of just... Idris, still with these kind of purple cracks, like his skin is almost flaking at the edges of them. Like a very, very bad burn.
We'll get a good skincare routine for that.
Get some lotion.
Get some lotion.
Kind of uses his staff to steady himself.
You need some milk.
Are you alright?
What happened to you?
Well, you see that, but
Yeah,
what happened?
It's the name of the spell.
Oh, okay.
Who
Ow.
the hell was that?
You recognized her.
Her name is Arcana.
Is
I
she
have
the?
no idea who that is.
Is she the source of the blackouts?
Solus kind of steps forward. I doubt it.
Then why was she able to use magic when we could not?
I am not sure. I have some ideas, but nothing concrete.
Did Solus use magic?
He did, which is why Elle's next question is, why could you use magic?
I do not draw from the weave.
What do you draw from?
Perhaps one day I will share that, but not today.
What did we just encounter?
As Idris kind of steadies himself, a former teacher.
Teacher.
Okay, all of Elle's presuppositions and anxiety has returned.
Wasn't there a teacher who left the school?
That grave replaced.
That's her?
Solus kind of just places a hand on Idris's shoulder. Let's get you all back to the school.
And you'll explain things to us there, because I think that we are owed some type of explanation, considering we just got our butts handed to us by this former teacher from your school. Okay, good. And Elle will walk out. Kind of go back to Aerie.
Aerie's still kneeling in the water, clutching her amulet to the point where you see just a small amount of blood from her hand. She just opens her hand and wipes the blood off. I'm sorry.
For what?
I couldn't protect you.
Sure you did. I didn't go down.
Stands up and walks up to the headmaster and Idris. Back to the school then.
Do we have to walk the whole way?
Idris, attend to your ship. He kind of just grunts and... Oh, okay. soul is kind of just... And some of the cracks vanish as he casts Greater Restoration.
Oh, nice. I want that spell.
Thank you. Magic tank. He just mutters to himself as he walks away. And the headmaster... And immediately you find yourselves standing in the school, specifically in the air dock.
Well, that was easy and painless. Why don't we take this mode of trial every time?
Because I'm not going to accompany you every time, nor is there quite the same sense of urgency.
Did you accompany us there this time? Were you watching us?
Were you watching the figure? Arcana.
I was alerted when she entered this plane of existence.
Try above table. Remind me, do we as characters know about the fascinus?
What?
The fascinatings?
Fascists?
The fascists?
The Fascinus is the name of the creature that Kiera did a animation of.
Yes.
Oh, that thing. Okay.
That. Do
I
we know about the... that's the thing that killed Rose.
yes.
We talked about that
Oh, yeah.
were
in the
told.
Rose
That's
episode.
right.
Yes.
Yep.
You were told.
El does not remember. He cannot make the connection, unfortunately.
I will say that was for the fight. You can roll again.
Okay. Continue with your thought while
So
I
do we...
fail my intelligence checks.
We're aware of the... of Rose.
14.
Of how... Of, like, what that creature kind of looked like.
There is you are able to draw that connection. That
They are similar.
Tree monster.
there is
Frighteningly similar.
quite a lot of similarity.
Yeah. Was that a history check to figure that out? Or
Sure.
okay, cool. Cass knows too.
I would say
I
it's,
rolled an 18.
yeah, I would say anything above 10.
Okay.
Yeah,
If you, the
you
players,
got
are
it.
able to make that connection, I'm not gonna,
Connection!
Well-
I have a conspiracy board!
I'm playing the 7, buddy.
I know. But even so, there's an active reason for this to be important to recognize.
That creature, Arcana, is related to what killed Rose.
Yes, it is.
Is it responsible for her death?
Arcana?
Yes.
What kind of teacher drama do you have going on here?
Or responsible for her not being able to come back?
The truth is, I do not know.
Insight check.
I'm gonna do this.
Wearing a mask.
Yep, I know. Okay, so that's a straight roll. Mm-hmm. And actually, it would be at disadvantage anyway. Wait.
Exhaustion.
No, advantage and disadvantage cancel out no matter what.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, flat 20.
Flat 20.
Flat 20.
11. Would have been a 25.
Oh, did you roll with disadvantage?
Yeah, I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
In more ways
Cass,
than one.
Cass isn't looking at the headmaster. Cass has not gotten up yet. Cass did that thing where he's like laying flat on the ground and sits up, and he has not moved.
Yeah.
He's just sitting up.
You are into the football game.
Yeah,
chilling.
exactly. He is.
Into the football game you just got crushed on.
He is 3 times. Because Cass went down, I think, 3 times in that fight,
Yep.
right?
My man just got beat 40-6, and he's now contemplating his life choices.
Yep.
Inside of a flat 20, it's really difficult to tell. But from the inflections of voice alone, it doesn't sound like he has all the answers. There's a tone of frustration with the situation.
Sounds like he's actively investigating what's going on. He has more information than we do.
But not necessarily the answers to the questions you're asking.
Yeah.
Arcana took opposition to me on a personal matter and left the school. She happened to take with her some items and information of great value. And no, I am not referring to Rose's shadow.
Okay.
She had already left the school when Rose died. And no, she is not the one that Grave replaced. She was... Her position at the school would be most akin to a assistant headmaster, vice principal.
So it's personal.
That's a yes. In character. Okay.
However, I do not deny that her taking on the visage of the creature that killed Rose, I will not say that that does not concern me.
I should hope it does, because that's a little weird. Considering, you know, situations and happenings, and, you know, here we are now.
Very few things are ever a coincidence.
I agree.
I can think of a few exceptions.
So I said very few things, not nothing.
How you doing, buddy? As he looks down.
Cass doesn't respond. He doesn't realize you're talking to him.
Okay. Hey, team lead.
Yeah?
I caused us to fail the mission.
Let me say this. I would not expect fifth-year students to succeed against her.
To be fair, we failed the mission before she showed up.
Did you?
We fired the flare.
We could have just not said anything.
Why do we give you the flares?
To request help.
Is it a failing to request help?
That's what we were told.
My ego.
No, it is not.
Correct. While you have all been made acutely aware of ways in which you may need improvement, you had not failed your mission when you called for help. The reason we give you them is because sometimes the correct decision is to know that you are incapable of doing it on your own. If it was simply a matter of preservation, the shadows would be enough. Now, we want you to be able to perform on your own to the best of your ability. But when you reach that limit, it is not a failure to admit so.
So, Idris was lying when he said that we would fail if we fired the flare?
Idris was motivating.
I understand.
That's a 25 on insight.
Aries got trauma.
Okay.
We'll just leave it at that.
That's all Al gets with a 25?
Yeah.
Okay.
You put...
You know most of the other pieces already. You don't need it to be told.
There were some things that are
Fair
better
enough.
left unsaid.
Yep.
Understood.
But it's a...
Doesn't need to be said for you to know.
It's a shutdown of... I get it.
Yep.
It it is helpful for some to think of it as a failure, so that they do not rely on it as a crutch. It's helpful for others to recognize that it is not a failure.
Elle heard the word crutch and looked just like...
Is there anything else that you require?
A nap?
What happened to
From
the
me.
remnant? What happened to the remnant of Miranova?
My guess would be that she took it.
Where?
Yeah, no shit.
Wherever she has been hiding. And if I knew where that was, it would be not more than ash.
You said you were alerted when she entered this plane of existence.
Yes.
Which plane does she usually reside in?
You are all familiar with the Shattered Realm at this point.
That would have been my guess. Hence the mask.
Indeed.
So is this another thing that we need to keep an eye out from now on, or is this just your personal business and we'll carry on like usual?
Would you like our assistance? If not now, then in the future.
I think that's an insult to ask if he needs our help.
I didn't
No.
ask if he needed our help, I asked if he would like our assistance.
No.
I want to help.
While I appreciate that desire, there is quite literally
We can't offer any assistance in this matter.
you will
This
not.
is beyond us.
Yes.
Then we're done here, and Crow will see herself out.
And what do I need to do to get to a point where I can be of use?
Train.
Okay.
Choo choo.
Crow just walk away. Maybe with an extra finger.
Yeah, that...
Use your top finger if you have to.
I'm not trained.
Oh, that could have been
Finger.
a really bad spit take.
The headmaster will walk away towards his office.
Elle is very unhappy. Very unhappy at the moment.
You know, I think that's understandable.
What you gonna do?
Eddie, would you like some tea?
She's intently watching the headmaster walk away.
Binoculars. Sus.
Elle picks up on that. He's gonna wait for a second.
Sorry, what did you ask?
I'm going to make the best tea that we have in the kitchen. Would you like some? Caspian, you want to cook up some food? Or are you too tired? How about to bake? Have you tried baking yet?
What if
I
we
have
all went,
not.
What if you got us a table at the riverbed?
We can do that too.
I'll meet you there later. And she'll walk off.
Okay. I guess we should go tell Crow that we're going to go get dinner, I guess.
Sure. I think that would probably be a good change of pace. My chest really still hurts.
And the now glowing again potion, and I'll hand it to him.
It's alright, Al. Hold on to that. It'll fade. Cass will very
Do you want to
slowly.
thought?
What's that?
Oh, jeez.
Cass instinctively tries to summon the spear to use as a crutch.
Oh. And he just summons like one little shard.
There's just like debris on his hands.
Here, you can use...
I imagine his hands are probably like a little cut up from the explosion of the spear blowing up in his hands.
Interesting. It was less exploding and more.
Just like
Disintegration.
She cast the spell Inflict Wounds,
Oh, okay, interesting.
so it was necrotic damage. That
So it just withered away.
No disintegration. As you wish.
So it's just black dust on his hands. I need to get changed first.
Sure. I mean, so do I.
Yeah.
Where's Crow going?
Crow starts to head back to the dorms, and she's kind of like deep in thought, and she pauses, and she looks around for Kakari.
Okay, make a roll a d20.
There's a 14.
14. Yeah, Kakari's. I don't think Kakari's team is on mission at the moment, so let me double check.
Was theirs shorter than ours?
They wouldn't have been the same week.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just-
thought-
No, they are the same week.
Okay, because I was gonna say
Are
I
they
thought
back
they
yet?
were.
Hey, Noah.
Is there?
Do you still have the item? Do you still have the Evernights symbol?
Crow
He doesn't.
Oh my gosh, Crow has it! Oh no. Well, that'll be interesting. Have fun with that.
Yeah, so no, unfortunately, Kakari's team is currently out on mission.
How long till they're back?
It depends how long it takes them.
Have you rolled for it yet?
No, I
What if
haven't.
they're already back?
You guys have been gone less than a day.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
what
I
if
was-
It
theirs
is
went...
like the late evening of the same day.
Okay, well, you don't know how well theirs went.
Okay, let's see.
I wouldn't say ours went well.
Yeah.
That's not a reflection on ours, just how quick
they're-
it was.
They've gone with Bakara.
Where was she gonna be?
Almasatar.
Oh, my sitar. Oh, okay.
No, they're definitely not back yet.
That's your charisma teacher.
Man.
Yes, I knew that. Cool.
She looks around for a bit, finds out he's not there, and disappointed goes to her room.
She doesn't go see Grave? Oh wait, Grave's on mission.
Grave is also on mission.
Yeah.
Well,
No one's around.
Yep.
we're here!
She doesn't want to talk to
That
us.
is true.
I have nothing to talk about.
That's a lie. You have lots to talk about, just not with us.
This is a very specific and important topic to discuss.
Yeah. I think after a few minutes, Ari walks into our room. You have a thought?
Or sneeze.
Roll d20.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
8.
Okay. They haven't left yet.
Okay.
Because not all the missions leave that same day.
That's
That's
true.
fair.
So
So they are here.
Yeah. But first,
Ari walks just into her room and sets her amulet down on her dresser and just kind of looks at it. Adjusts a few things at her little dream spirit shrine. And then goes to take a long bath.
that's so valid.
Time to turn into a raisin.
So valid.
Yeah.
You know,
Screwed it up.
you when your fingers get wrinkly from
Oh
doing
my
rose
god!
Yeah,
It's
you're
wrinkly
gonna go
like a
turn into a
raisin.
raisin.
It is
How did you not know about that?
hot,
It's
almost
funny.
scorching water that she draws. And
Which honestly is really nice because it was cold and wet. It is like it is late fall, getting close to winter. You were in the rain. You were
For half the
underground.
let's say
She was made to kneel in water.
Yep.
let's
Cold
say
water.
Aries suggested that we get her table at the riverbed a little later.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like
No,
there
yeah.
now.
Elle wants to decompress for a second.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna need to decompress a little bit.
We don't want to go to the riverbed looking, like we got beat to shit.
Or you do and hope for pity drinks.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But I
Elle
think
is
Aries
never gonna have another drop of alcohol
valid.
in his life.
Valid. If she relaxes for a while and eventually gets out, rebraids her hair, And then she's gonna go up to the headmaster's office.
Okay. While you are in the bath, Crow, you ask around looking for Kakari.
What the heck are we doing?
We went back to our room. We were chilling.
Hey, you getting changed. And it's like, no, his team is going to be out on mission. So you go back to the room, and a couple minutes later, there's the buzzer kind of.
I assume since Aries in the bath, Crow's the only one here right now. Okay. She goes over and answers.
You were looking for me.
So you are here.
We haven't.
What were they telling me about?
We're leaving tomorrow.
Look. You come from Waiware. Waimarie.
There you go.
Whatever, it's a lot of
Close
syllables.
enough. Wait, Mari.
Dinosaurs.
Bless you.
That's where they come from.
We do have them. Yes.
You ever seen one?
Yes.
They run around, can keep them as pets.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Like, are they tameable? Or are they kind of just like
yes.
feral things?
We have a one of the big ones with the 3 horns.
You have a Triceratops and you don't even remember what it's called. Hell.
We just call him Pokey.
You've been surrounded by dinosaurs your whole life and you don't know a damn thing about them.
I know about them. I just don't know the proper names.
Listen, we fought some. We didn't fight just any kind of dinos. They were raptors. They were zombified raptors. You see what I'm getting at?
Not really.
I fought them with fire. Like, we were swarmed by all these little raptors running all over the
And
place.
this
Sharp
is a-
claws.
Good? Bad? What?
Why did I ever think I liked you? What the hell? Listen, dinosaurs are badass.
Ah, I see.
Oh my god.
And we gotta fight a whole bunch of them. Look, I'm just saying, like,
You know that's what I trained to fight against.
yeah, they're badass, but it's fun to fight, too.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
So you have fought some.
Oh, yes.
But you have a pet.
Mm-hmm.
Like, where do you settle with all this?
Where do I settle?
Yeah, like, what? You don't think they're badass?
I think they're awesome. But they're animals. It's like... Orion told me about your wyverns.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what they're like for me.
Okay.
It's like, they're very, very cool, but when you live around them for long enough, they just become part of life.
Okay, you could just pretend you're excited.
I am
For me?
excited. I didn't know if you were saying, what the hell were those things?
Yeah.
Or whether you were saying, look how cool this was. And I
Yeah.
was reserving judgment. I didn't want to come across as like,
I wanted an opinion. Like,
They're cool.
is this not
Did you enjoy
awesome?
yourself?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
They almost killed me, but whatever. I'd be fine.
It's not really a dinosaur if it doesn't
It's not that easy to kill me. Still. So you can have him as a pet.
Yeah, the Pointy pulled the, for the family farm. What's it called?
Is it out of the question if they're necromanced back to life?
Sorry, give me a sec. Trey is trying to remember. What is it that an ox pulls on a farm?
A plow?
Yeah.
Plow, thank you. Yeah, Pointy pulled this plow on the farm.
Sure. Yeah. Can you like fight with them? Not like fight them, but like.
Like alongside?
Hang on. Trey. His name is Pokey, not Pointy.
No, Pointy's another one.
Pointy's the one who pulls the second plow.
They work together.
Exactly.
Pokey and Pointy both pull the plow.
Yeah.
That is a lot of peas.
Pointy's a stegosaurus, though.
There's the Triceratops and there's also one that's like 5 horns. Like there's a different one that's very similar.
Pentaceratops.
It's called something else.
I can't remember what it's called.
It starts
I
with a
respect
C, I
it.
think.
It did start with a C.
Yeah.
Are we in the room? Did we go
I
back?
I think at this point you are getting into the room.
Okay.
Okay, but is there? Where do you get one? Like, is there like a market for these things?
For what?
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
I'm
Also,
sorry.
hello, welcome back. I
Hi.
heard you fought dinosaurs.
That was.
It was an Archaeopteryx,
Holy crap!
too.
We did fight dinosaurs. I totally forgot about it.
Yeah.
Zombie dinosaurs.
Yes.
It was sick.
Anyway, are you saying that you would prefer to have a necromancy one?
I wanted to know if I could have kept one.
No.
If it's possible and I didn't do it, I'm gonna be carrying this regret for the rest of my life.
From everything you've told me about those ones, and most undead do what their creator wants them to do. Not all, but most.
Cass is gonna raise his hand.
Caspian.
Crow, do you, by chance, recall what zombified them?
Are you trying to shit on my party right now, or are you trying to join the excitement of this conversation?
Kari's just gonna kind of grab your face. Yes, you can have them as a pet.
No.
I know multiple people, not the dead ones.
Thank you. Wait, I'll take it.
I
I
think
know
that is a
multiple
win.
people that have them as their like animal companions.
So where do I get one? Like, is this like a plausible thing?
Wait. How much does one cost?
Depends who's selling it.
What kind do you want?
Depends. Look, I saw raptors when I was a kid, just once. They're at the circus. My friends and I betted on which one to eat the most rats as part of its little entertainment thing they're running around. Like,
I've heard of those.
yeah. Like, that was my one time seeing dinosaurs. You know?
So you want
Shut
the
up.
You want the raptor?
Raptors are sick,
Okay.
gotta say.
Okay, they're I've considered pests in some parts, so getting one
Even
should not be
better.
too much of a problem.
I like a menace.
Yeah,
You
so-
are a menace.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Wait, you're serious?
Of course I am.
Well, at least take me there.
Oh, I intend to.
You're talking about the location to buy the dinosaurs, right?
Can you please leave it there? We don't have anywhere to keep a dinosaur.
There are pens in a
We have a spare
Meron
room,
tower.
actually. As a matter
It
of
is
fact.
not staying in here. That is for if the fifth member ever shows up. I hope he does.
At this rate, does he even remember us?
He hasn't met
Maybe
us.
in the meet?
place.
No? Something about the tall cat person who's really fast. I don't know.
Tabaxi.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
There are pens for animals in House Maran.
See, worst case
As long as
scenario,
it
I keep it
doesn't-
over there.
Crow,
I'm
Worst
sure I
case
could keep it in
scenario, that's
check.
the only scenario.
I'm
Just
sure I
can't
could keep
stay
it
up
in
here.
Crow, we're going out to dinner in a little bit. Ari requested it.
Sure.
Cool.
Cass is paying.
Of course he is.
With your money.
Our money.
Can you cover him? I still have questions to ask.
Sure.
Gakari, does you and your team want to join us for dinner before you leave?
I am sure we would love that.
Good. No dinosaurs yet.
How big do they grow?
Oh, jeez.
It depends on the type.
I want like a small raptor. Like conceptually, it'd be cool to ride one. What's her name? What's her name has one, but like not that big. I don't want to scoop its shit.
Cassie.
Yeah.
Cassie has a bigger one. They don't.
I didn't even know they came in blue.
I think that's more of a magical manifestation thing.
Oh.
I
The ones I saw were like feathery.
I'm
like,
making tea. Who
natural
wants
colors,
I
like,
would love some tea.
Okay, I'll make
like
some for.
camouflage or whatever. I don't know.
I'm good.
No,
I'm
okay.
About
gonna-
as camouflage as a
change.
tiger. How the hell do those things even camouflage?
Oh, because most animals don't have full color vision.
Skill issue. See, can you like keep them on a harness, or you just kind of like train them to sit?
Where is this and she?
And Crow just keeps asking
Cass
questions.
is already in his room.
Yeah,
taking
why
his
don't
armor off.
yeah, we'll go tell my team. Come on.
Yeah.
And he's going
He takes her
to
out.
go inform his team, and
shows
they're
her
going to
out.
go down ahead of everyone else
Okay.
to get a table, and he will answer questions the entire way.
Good.
Perfect. Very good.
Ari still in the bath.
Yep, Elle's making tea.
Does he go offer any to Aerie?
Of course he does. But he makes some pretty poor tea because he's a little shaken up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Stews it for too long.
Yeah.
He's bitter.
He gets lost in thought for a second, and he completely forgets that he's making tea, and then when he realizes it's a little bit too late. Oh, no, the tea.
Yep.
So, that's how he's doing right now. Eddie, I've brought you some tea.
Oh, come in. You open the door and she's not in the main room. She's in the bathroom area. You can see steam coming up from the door.
Oh, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and leave the tea here on your dresser. Let me know if it gets too cold, okay?
Alright, I'll be out in a minute. You can see her
Good.
moon amulet there on the dresser. It's actually probably the first time you've seen it, like up close. It's
Elle is not one to snoop around a girl's room,
yeah. It's literally like right on the dresser.
but it is Aries' room.
Yeah.
Okay, he's actually being fairly intelligent. He's gonna try and get a look at the amulet from a distance. He's not going to spend too much time in there.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
That'll work. 12. So
Yeah. I mean, I think that's
it's an amulet. Sorry,
It's-
10.
It's not a if it is a symbol to Mayorin, it's not one that's traditional. It's a very simple crescent moon, and it has 3 small gems embedded in it, kind of evenly spaced.
So it's another religious piece.
I mean, you could probably assume that.
Well,
but
that's what Elle does.
It's not one that you've seen before.
Okay. Elle's not. The thought that enters Elle's mind is, well, I prayed and nothing happened. So,
Yeah.
what's the point of these things? And he kind of waves his hand to himself and then walks out of the room.
And you do see also on the dresser is like a little kind of almost shrine to Earward. Candles and incense kind of set up.
Yeah.
The incense is like burning down a little bit, so the room smells nice, but it's nothing else is like lit.
Elle's not too happy right now with the deities. So, but he will walk out and he'll. Caspian?
Gus will open the door, wearing just basic clothing. His armor's just kind of like piled up on the side.
How you
You don't
doing?
have a stand for it?
He does.
Just toss it. That kind of day.
It's a boys' room.
It's kind of in pieces, so he's not.
Yeah, the
He's
main
not
piece
very-
is like a big crack in the chest plate.
Yeah. He's.
Does Elle notice that? Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
You doing okay?
Not exactly thrilled with our mission, but I'll be fine. There's a lot of new information I'm attempting to process.
Two technicalities. One, that was not our mission. Technically, the Pale Beast was our mission, and the former teacher crashed the party, so she doesn't count. And two, we didn't fail the mission, so the headmaster said. So I think that's a win. I think both of those things are a win. We had an unwanted guest.
Also, technically speaking, your mission was to investigate and hopefully stop the strange phenomena being the earthquakes, which was a complete success.
The earthquakes are done, as far as we know, we
And
think.
Death did not get the fame.
Yeah. Someone else did.
Someone significantly more powerful.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. But we will approach that terrifying shattered bridge when we get there. All things considered, everyone's alive. No one's dead. We're missing a giant tooth, but that's,
It was technically a success.
it will go down on paper as a success, yes.
I don't care about the paper.
I know you don't. So what would you have done different?
There's nothing I could have done different.
Then why are you beating yourself up?
I'm not beating myself up. I'm frustrated with my inability to stay standing, and the end of events.
So beating yourself up. Got it. Stop that.
No.
You don't like the fact that you could not hold your own? Is that what you're saying?
I do not like the fact that I was unable to help you guys as much as I wanted. Yes, I'm upset that something that could very well be considered an Ebonite artifact was just taken. I need to talk to my family.
Okay. No, I think you're completely right in that.
They're talking about two separate things.
Yeah.
Elle thinks you're talking about the pendant.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does Crow even realize that she still has it on her?
She hasn't checked yet. Totally forgot.
I guess you better get it
I
back from
remember.
Crow
I
then.
wasn't gonna say anything.
What? Oh, well, I'm not happy that came with us either. No, I was referring to the tooth.
Oh, that one.
That would be considered sacred, holy ground, and it was just defiled by somebody while I was there. And
Didn't do a whole lot to help us.
No. I think that whatever she has planned may be dastardly. And I am becoming increasingly frustrated with the amount of high-level engagements we've had.
Yes, I am kind of annoyed by that as well.
I like setting this up.
Story.
Yeah. As a player to DM,
Oh,
totally
absolutely.
cool. Totally cool.
Oh, yeah.
Character pissed.
Elle just happened to break the fourth wall for a second. Mm-hmm. Stop it.
Smack his head on
Stop
it.
it.
Take it 3.
No!
If you're gonna break the fourth wall, don't call it out. Good way to smack your head against it.
Well, it's nothing that we can do anything about now. So we might as well go eat some good food and spend some time with some good friends and enjoy the rest of the evening after a successful mission.
You're right. Let's go.
Roll the hit.
Make an insight check.
I want him to roll the hit. Oh, uh-oh. That's a 9 on insight.
All right, I'll roll against it. Yeah, you have no idea.
No, he believes you.
Yeah.
He believes that Cass is good now. Yes.
You two are on your way down.
Yep.
You are interrogating Kakari about dinosaurs.
Yep.
Yes. Very important.
And you are heading to the headmaster's office.
Ari gets out of the bath, rebraids her hair, has a sip of the tea Elle made,
Yeah.
sets it back down. Doesn't acknowledge anyone as she.
I think that they're
Leaves.
already gone for the most.
Oh,
Elle has cleaned up
Yeah.
and headed out with
yeah.
Caspian.
So if they head out,
I think comparatively, Cass looks disheveled. Basically, he looks like everybody else.
yeah.
He's not wearing
Wow.
like fancy clothes, and his hair's not really done. It's
Looks
just
like
like
a commoner.
he looks like a
He looks like
commoner.
Elle.
As he said, like
Yeah.
everybody else.
Yeah, it's great.
Ari looks nice.
She cleaned
Harry
up.
always
yeah.
looks nice. What are you talking about?
Crow did not clean up before going
Nope.
to dinner. She had priorities.
She's still covered in blood.
Yeah, still, that's fine.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure most of her clothes have at least a little bit on them.
Yeah.
Because Crow would not clean that up before it stains.
And she does not have prestidigitation, so that's on
Prestidigitation?
somebody else to help her with that.
Doesn't Crave have that?
Prestidigitation.
Great.
Grape
does.
does
He either has that or mending.
Yeah, I think he has prestidigitation because he used it on Cass once. I think. Because there was a time where Cass went to his office with like the blue light
Right.
on him. I can't remember what for.
I think it was when we got attacked.
No, he was training with
Oh
Tempest?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
He
right.
got it- he
yeah.
got
Yeah, when you guys
Zero on
had
his
your
shirt.
competition.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better.
Anyway,
It's weird.
yeah. Ari bags up a little bit of chai from her special
Che.
bag of blend that she took from the Concord before she left. She puts a couple servings worth in a little satchel, ties it off, and then heads up to the headmaster's office and stands in front of the door for a minute or two before she's just standing there.
Menacingly.
As you knock, the door kind of just creaks open. It wasn't fully shut.
Oh boy, that's not good.
She. Headmaster Solus?
Come in.
She walks in, kind of closes the door so it's not fully shut.
He is currently facing, looking out the back window of the
Are
room.
his hands behind his back?
Yes, they are.
Of course
Not
they are.
fully.
I brought you some tea from the from my home. Thought it might be enjoyable. Thank you for saving us.
He turns around and takes off his mask
It's not the first time.
Is this?
No, this is the second time
Yeah.
Mary's seen without his mask.
Ooh.
and places it on the desk. Thank you. Arcana is something I consider my problem to solve. So, in truth, it is I that should be apologizing to you. Thankfully, I was able to mitigate what might have happened. But the fact that it was able to happen at all is my feeling.
If it brings you any comfort, she did not strike to kill us.
Perhaps not at first, but if the connection to Rose's death are proven true, then you would not be the first.
I forgive you for any trouble that you feel you may have caused. And again, thank you for stepping in when you did.
Of course.
You have a great power. I'm glad to see that you use it well and to help others. I hope you enjoy the tea. She turns around to leave.
Go ahead and make an insight check.
With advantage because he doesn't have his mask? Or no, it'd still be a flat roll because I'm still at 2 levels.
Because you still have exhaustion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get it. Let's go. Come on. Dang it.
That's a 13.
13. Yeah, it's almost odd. You're almost like not prepared to to like actually be able to analyze him. There's definitely just there may have been something else that he was considering saying, but he doesn't make a move to actually say anything as Ari walks out.
She doesn't. Ari knows enough not to press him at the moment.
She is the resident wisdom haver in the group, so.
This is true.
No.
Okay.
The moment's passed.
Yeah.
Good thought. But
That's unfortunate. That's what Elle would have said.
Okay.
You'll never know. Because Elle's not there. I'll tell you later.
she heads down for dinner.
As you two arrive at the riverbed, what question has she gotten to?
What, Crow?
Because I assume by the time they arrive,
At this point, she's not even asking questions, she's just rambling.
Classic.
Like, I don't think I actually want a dinosaur. I mean, like, that would be hella cool, but I can't take care of the thing, you know? Like, the lizard I had, Coyote, like, I didn't feed him. I forgot a lot. Like, it was entertaining at first to feed him bugs, find bugs, and give it to him and all that stuff, but then eventually I just kind of
thankfully
forgot.
most reptiles are fairly self-sufficient.
Yeah, he was an escape artist, so he'd get out all the time, go find food, I'd go looking for him, and then, you know, rebuke him for running away, because, dude, really.
You named the lizard Coyote.
Yeah, I named it after my friend, because he looks stupid.
Ah.
Yeah. What? I thought it was funny.
No, it's hilarious.
What a considerable thing to do for your friend.
I'll name the next one after you.
I am honored, milady.
That just sounds wrong. Don't call me that.
Oh, good. I will always call you that.
Good, and I'll kick you in the gut.
I've been hit by way worse things than you. I'll be fine.
I could hit in worse places.
Noted. I will always wear one particular piece of my armor. That piece has never failed
That's
me.
just asking for trouble at that point.
I am in a team with you. You are walking trouble.
I have a great first trick
Constantly.
to teach my dinosaur.
Oh, yes?
Yeah.
I'm going to teach you how to fetch a bowl.
Two of them apparently. No, that's not happening.
Are you in charge of me? I can do what I want.
You cannot invade his personal space like that.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure that's
But
considered
here's the
assault.
thing. That is all based on you actually keeping a dinosaur. And knowing you... That's not his voice. Knowing you, yeah. Knowing you, you're going to enjoy it a lot more if you can just see them, and it's like when your friend has a dog, and you don't want to play, you don't want to take care of it, but you get to play.
I don't like dogs.
So, Sebastian,
One exception.
Yeah.
He's
if you had to take care of him,
he's okay. You two spend all your time together when you're at my house.
Yeah, and I don't have to deal with him right now. So
exactly.
I see your point.
Precisely.
So what you're saying is you need to bring one of your dinosaurs on campus.
It just means I have to
So
take
I
them
just-
home with me.
Oh, I get it.
Look, what was I gonna say? Shut up. Yeah, I don't know. Just
Go have fun. Go home
reap
with
the
him.
benefits of dinosaur without actually having dinosaur.
Call ahead. We'll make sure we have something fun.
So, who wants to eat dinner together tonight, huh?
Of course.
Yes. What do you want?
Yeah.
They'll pull out the menu.
They put in their orders.
Oh, they did?
Well, yeah, they've been here for a while.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, you guys.
Yep.
Aries shows up after another 10-15 minutes or so. Sorry, I'm late.
Depending on the service, we may or may not have gotten our food yet. So.
It's like 10 p.m.
Oh, okay. We've gotten our food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you do arrive, Rogue kind of just Oh, you're looking rather unpumped.
I did not feel like dressing up today.
Yet you still make it work.
I always make it work.
Yes, you do.
Oh, holy crap! Elle walks away from Caspian.
They're flirting. The whole table's flirting.
Natural 20. So, have fun.
You walk up to Corey.
Yeah, he'll hang out with everybody else on the team.
Yeah.
Just start chatting with them, wait for
Well,
Harry to show up.
the other ones are Osei and Echo. Neither of
Neither
which
one
I
of them
don't think
talk.
you've ever had a conversation
Are
with.
we not just like sitting at a big
Yeah.
table?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. But it's,
The
Rogue
attention is diverted.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Sorry that it went bad.
You'll have missions like that sometimes.
Oh, we've had them. It's not fun.
No. But you get over it and you move on to the next mission and you hopefully succeed on that one. You learn from your mistakes. That is the purpose of this school.
Exactly.
Bless you.
So, what was something fun about the mission?
The dinosaurs.
I know.
You've made that abundantly clear.
I can't think of anything.
Nothing?
Actually, nothing was fun about it.
Nothing made you smile?
Not in any way that I would care to call exciting or happy.
He was momentarily interested in Miranova, and Miranova, being dead, did not come to his aid, and now he's pissy about it.
The gods, or whatever you want to call them, do their own thing. They don't care about us.
Yeah, that's what I say.
And who saved us? The people who were supposed to. The people in charge of the school. So, dead god or not, I don't blame her. How can a dead god come to our aid to begin with?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So no, I'm not pissy. Miss Dinosaur Weirdo.
It is actually Hikari that speaks up. You know, I don't think...
That's grave.
Mimic L's accent, basically.
Yeah, just copy me.
It's more like it's more like almost Spanish in some ways.
Greek and Spanish have a lot
That's
of
true.
Yeah,
That's
similarities.
true.
Yeah, they do. I was originally going to make L's accent based off of Inigo Montoya.
That's true.
Back when he was Nev.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Played
That
back.
ugly
Man.
orange thing.
That was a
Horrible color scheme.
He was a troll doll.
He was!
Had the
oh
hair.
my gosh.
He did. He had the hair, he had the coloring.
It was so bad.
Gotta admit, I hated drawing. It was not good.
But you did. Well
I
done.
still don't know why I pictured him so short.
He had that energy.
He really
Yeah,
did.
Short king energy.
He really
And-
did.
Man, he and King could have been buddies.
Would have been best
I,
friends with Kim.
I don't think it's
Who is this, Kakari?
Hikari.
Okay.
I don't think it's a lack of care.
Oh? You don't think their power and their lack of interactions or need to interact, rather, in the material plane has something to do with it?
Let's say your dad.
Yes.
What's his name?
Dio.
Dio. He falls in his shop,
Okay.
and he calls out for you.
Why would he do that? He just gets back up.
He falls and hurts himself. He needs help. Something falls on him. I don't know. So it's a hypothetical.
Okay.
He calls out for you.
So what?
A hypothetical.
It means a situation that
syllables.
could happen but hasn't.
Oh, we're playing pretend like the gods do.
Close enough.
Okay.
And he says, "El, help me."
I would go help him.
You're not there. You're here. If he was calling for your help right now,
I couldn't hear him. I'm here.
have you forged a connection with a deity before? Or do you just assume that because you're thinking of them, they can hear you?
I was under the impression that they could hear everything.
I think that sometimes some of the more prideful gods like to let you think that they can hear everything.
That's why I don't like the term God.
A fair point, but I think they have their limits. There is a story about Gonzalo, the Shrouded Seeker,
Okay.
that his throne allows him to see through any frost. So when frost forms on a window, he can see through it. When ice freezes over a lake, he can peer through it like a looking glass, like a mirror. If his throne lets him do that, that means he can't do it on his own, normally.
Right.
Which means that the gods, at least one of them,
Limited.
yes. And those, like, the clerics and the paladins, and, they've taken time and forged a connection. Which means that it's a bit easier to be heard.
Don't get me wrong. I don't disrespect Miranova. It was her magic that created the world to begin with. And I revere that, considering it's a lot of the pretenders that I take issue with.
Even though I can't think of something that has the title of a god that has not done something to earn it.
The title of God denotes an obscene amount of power, right?
Is that their fault or ours?
I don't believe that to be the qualifying factor.
What do you believe to be the qualifying factor? Out of curiosity.
The state of their heart.
Are there not evil gods, though?
There are. I don't think for 1 second that any of the gods are pure of heart. Except for one.
Miranova.
You don't create a life if you are not pure of heart.
Most of the gods have, though.
Really?
My people, the Ore, were made by Kiera.
Really?
Horizon Spirit. That's why we have a sense for exploration.
I did not know that.
And, was it your dad that I saw? The
Minotaur. Yeah.
Yes, the Minotaur were made by, Chimera.
Huh. I did not know that.
Yes, most of the races that are not human, at least, were made by one deity or another.
I do know the dragons were made by Miranova.
Or at least the Dragonborn.
Who made the dragons then?
Don't know.
Huh.
Miranova is called the Queen of Dragons. I haven't heard her be called the creator of them.
Interesting.
I think throughout the conversation, Aerie entered the riverbed and has just been kind of standing there close enough to hear El bashing the gods.
He
But-
very much is.
Not engaging, just kind of silently there, feeling the spot on her neck where she would be wearing her amulet if
Oh, she didn't bring it?
not
she's not wearing it. No, she left it in her
Interesting.
room.
I was not expecting that.
but just kind of rubbing along where a chain would hang, looking at her hand and seeing the small cut in it from when she was gripping it. Sorry I'm late. She walks up
Nice.
behind. She takes a open seat. Not next to Elle. I don't know if there was like a particular spot that he was saving for her or something like that.
No, he was not.
Yeah, so she'll sit down just wherever there's an open seat.
And
So
it
it
kind of
turns
just gives a
out-
nod.
There's a number of loops to getting a dinosaur. So
Oh,
I'm looking into it.
okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. And you'd keep it in the spare room or in your room?
We are not keeping a dinosaur in the rooms!
Ryan
What?
has places for it.
Oh, okay, yes, that they do. at the
Around in a
stables.
car. Is a-
Caspian, help me out here.
I don't know.
With
I don't know if
what?
I want to like look
dinosaur?
after a
Yes, it would be a
dinosaur
lot
right
of
now.
responsibility.
If I had
Yeah,
any
I don't
influence
know
over her,
myself, so.
Yes. I was never allowed to have any kind of pet.
Do they
growing
have
up.
diet restrictions?
Depends on the dinosaur.
How did you not have pets growing up? That's like a innate part of being a person.
not
I mean,
everyone
I
has
had-
pets.
Oh right, you didn't have a childhood. Sorry.
Whoa, crows!
That's
Huh! That's rich coming from
yeah,
you.
that's real
I
bad.
did.
I had a great childhood. Thank you very much.
Yeah, killing people. Good.
I did
Alright,
have
alright.
I've
a
never killed a
moth
person.
that lived sort of in my
a nat
windowsill
one.
for a little while,
Insight.
and I did learn how to befriend crows. Actually,
You've done a pretty good job here.
Decently. A lot better than they have.
well,
Start practicing. Talk to the birds.
the key is regular food.
You'll learn a thing or two.
The birds have to listen.
Yes, that is.
Yes.
I found that to be accurate.
Yes, actually, there was an albino crow that would visit the Concord every now and then that I managed to sort of befriend. It was less a pet and more just a. Every now and then I would be in the gardens and
Corey
would
kind of
see
speaks
it.
of. You made a friend.
I would hesitate to call that if.
Make good enough friends with that meek and sick 'em on someone.
Did you enjoy it when they showed up?
Yes.
Did you help them out when you could?
Sometimes.
Sounds like a friend to me.
Okay. Anyway, I guess food will be here shortly. I will, I'm not particularly hungry anymore, but,
Rogue kind of turns to
17 on insight.
Caspian and Elle. So where did the recent influx of gold that you got come from?
did you work from a deck of cards?
We did. Eddie got me a gift, and one of the traits of the gift
information to her of all people.
is that
Deck of cards.
you know it's a small, not super over the top magical item that she got me. The deck of wonders.
Make a deception check.
The box had pretty dragons on it. That's mostly why I got it.
That's a shame. That doesn't even beat his dice.
Nope. 21.
Oh, Deck of Wonders. Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
If you happen to find one of those, give a couple of cards a pull, pull to see. You might get a good amount of money.
Just for clarification, there are potential side effects of something like that which can be hazardous.
I am sure. Most things that can reward you that much don't come without their risks.
Yes, that is correct. Elle got lucky.
And
But
unlucky.
How are you unlucky?
He didn't let me pull any more cards.
Oh, okay.
Deception.
Yes, it's
What's your passive insight, unless you're going to make an active check?
Passive insight is 19.
Crap. Low key want to use inspiration for this.
Do it then.
you don't have any.
You don't
do
have
you?
any. You used them all.
Then that one stayed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I got one left.
Where are the chips?
Oh, they're over there.
Everyone's already had chips.
I know, but I'm snacky.
Go for it. Sorry, that was not me telling you no, you could not have chips.
Big plate.
Crunch.
No, we'll leave the 2. See what happens. What'd you roll?
The
passive.
Oh, the
19.
passive. That's 11.
Oh
No,
boy.
but did something else happen?
Oh, yes. I can get a truthful answer to one question.
But
That I
that's
have.
not unlucky.
I haven't asked the question yet. So it's kind of like, But the money? Oh, that was good. Now we don't have to bother Cass's family anymore. So.
It is
Alright.
appreciated.
If there are things you don't want to tell me, that's fine.
I'm pretty sure all of us have those things, but I mean, it's fine.
Yes, I know. That's why I understand.
Okay. And El will turn his attention away from Eri.
Yep. And that you rolled a 17 on insight earlier.
Mm-hmm.
You get the sense that she might have overheard some of your god bashing.
Yes.
Alright, now I
She's-
have to ask you, Rogue. How did you find out about that?
I have a sense for these things.
What kind of sense, if I might ask?
Maybe she sampled it.
I haven't taken any.
Please don't. If you need some, ask. Don't. Why are you smiling? I like that you're smiling.
You're cute.
Why are you smiling? Thank you. How is it that I trust you even less than Crow?
Because you haven't fought beside me very much.
True.
I feel
Mostly
like I
fought
gotta
against
step
you.
it up. Starting to gain your trust. That's awkward.
Well, you haven't let me die yet.
Oh, how many of your group have died so far?
That one and that one.
That's why I don't have my leg.
Doesn't really count.
And Tori can just...
It's okay. This one's cool. It lights up.
That's true.
I can
Elle
do
has
this.
taken it very well.
I can do this too. Neos! And he'll activate the leg.
It's just from under the table, just...
Amy crunching on chips is Eri also eating the appetizer chips on the table.
Love it.
She's just kind of picking at him.
It's
She's
just
not.
ambience.
Yeah.
Yep.
He'll turn it off. He'll turn his leg off.
What a wild
That
statement.
is a sentence right there.
Yep.
Holy cow.
Only in D&D.
Mm-hmm.
You have done a good job of making the best of it.
Yeah, it's an asset. It'll help us.
If you say most of it's because he lost.
No, I lost all of it. Thank you.
It's at the knees.
All of the bottom part of the leg.
If you say
Oh.
most of it.
Who's this?
It is Ose.
Interesting. Is this the first time he's talked? Tonight?
Yeah.
How about that?
Echoes.
Yes.
Talk.
You... the crunching so
I'm sorry, I'm snacky.
No, you don't like it, so never mind.
You said that you have a question that you can ask.
Mm-hmm.
I know minimal about what happened on your mission, just what bits and pieces I was able to discern from what Crow was talking about. Do you not have burning questions? If I were given that, I would only be have trouble deciding which question to ask.
That's what I'm currently having trouble over, but you know, nothing is too pressing at the moment for me to waste it. I'd rather be conservative and hang on to it for when I really need it.
Hikari kind of... Yes. Whenever I do that, I just end up never using it.
I'll use it. There, again, yes, I have questions. And they're all very important, right? The matter is, which one do I ask?
I mean...
You can always ask why the gods don't answer you.
No, I know why they don't answer me. And that's fine.
You could ask how I could get a raptor.
We also know how to do that. You have to go home with Kakari.
Oh, you're going home with Kakari?
Maybe, I don't know, it's theoretical.
I feel like you'd have fun doing that.
Plans are in motion.
She's going to come back with a dinosaur.
That's fine.
Maybe.
Yep.
It won't be my responsibility.
Somehow I feel like it will become all of our responsibility, but
That's how it is.
Like I said, I never had pets, so... Pets weren't really allowed at the Concord.
that's what I thought. I thought the Concord didn't allow you to have
I mean,
pets.
some people, I guess, had pets.
Were they pets or familiars?
Well, both.
Okay. That makes sense.
So what questions?
You don't have to tell us if you don't want to.
Oh, of course not. I just always like a mystery.
Well, you all know who Rose is, right?
I've heard the name.
She's a friend of mine and Caspian's, and she was on his brother's team. Yeah, she died, and someone stole her shadow, so she did not come back yet.
Isn't that supposed to be hush hush?
I was wondering, but
You do see the entire other team kind of just side-eyeing each other.
Don't go spreading that around.
It'll be our secret.
Thank you. Secrets are not well kept here.
Sorry, Jay, for the record,
Speak
I
for yourself.
fully knew that was secret, and it's perfect. Good, I'm glad.
I love it.
So, Elle's a blabbermouth. Don't tell Elle any secrets.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Seriously.
So I Cass almost punched him in the face that one time.
And you absolutely should have. Almost should not have been part of that sentence.
Cass is not good at... Cass is very good at holding himself back because he knows to be proper. Cass needs to learn to drop that.
A little bit.
He's getting there.
Al needs to learn to close his mouth.
His patience is wearing down slowly but
Look,
surely.
this is why our characters bounce so well off of each other. You have self-control, Elle does not.
I complete you.
So, do you know, let's see, who killed Rose? What killed Rose?
We know what it is. It's one of the creatures in
Okay.
the Shattered Realm.
Who or what took her shadow?
We don't know that.
Okay.
That is one of the questions.
My brother's team is looking into that.
So there is active investigation into it. So it's in time the answer is going to come about.
What if it comes about too late?
Then perhaps she will be the only one to suffer that fate.
Too late for what?
I don't know, but why would someone steal a soul?
There are a lot of reasons.
Not many I can think of that are good.
That is a good question. Who and why did they take Rose's soul? Huh. I'll think about it.
Okay, so that's 2 questions, I guess. What else?
I'd kind of like to know the fate of Crow's team. What? Just your friends. I want to know where they
With
are.
these guys?
No, not that. Wait, you just said we're not
It's a
friends.
Crow's team.
You're the people from
The
your
trio.
yeah, no, huh?
We called
Orion.
ourselves
Orion
the
and them.
trio.
Where are they?
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I would like to
We
know
already
where
know where
they are.
they are.
Do we?
Well, we know one of them is an Almacitar.
Well, we know, yeah.
Moving on.
That's
Next
that's another
question.
one. Another big one is there a way to kill the big scary dream thing?
Big scary dream
Go
thing.
past it. It's better if you don't know.
Make a persuasion check.
Can I help him?
I'm inclined to say yes, but knowing L, I don't think he would.
Yeah, that's fair. 12.
We L used very specific terminology. Big scary dream thing.
Cool. Big scary dreamy thing.
Yeah.
All right.
You don't need to know any more than that. I can promise you that.
Fair. All right. So that's what, 4 or 5?
And that's pretty much it. Those are the big 5.
Insight check.
A couple of those you could just swipe off the list right away.
Is it higher than 10?
It's a natural 20.
L wants to ask about his parents. But he's not going to.
Ari doesn't say anything. She just tucks it away.
L, upon seeing the tooth and creation, got curious about his origin. He is not mad at Miranova.
I see.
He's mad at his parents?
Interesting.
He's mad that his entire being, his entire story, his entire origination is unknown to him.
He's very happy with how his life has been, but he's upset that the start is unknown.
Correct.
It's not like he would want his life to be different. He just
Needs to know.
Yep.
that is.
He is projecting his anger towards the gods at the moment.
Take an inspiration.
Yes!
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Ari picks up on that and
Yeah.
softens towards him a bit.
Good. That makes you feel better.
I mean, of course, naturally, she can't read his mind.
Right.
It's like-
There's
But you
There's
get
a
sense
question
it's
that
like,
he's not saying that he wants to know the answer to, and with the natural 20, it's okay.
You can kind of sense that this, because the anger towards the gods, it's like, Ella's never talked about the gods before. This would not,
Yeah.
necessarily come out of nowhere.
also the fact that he made comments about things that are fairly well known, creation of other creatures, and he was very much trying to come up with reasons and excuses. None of them stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's being a pouty child at the moment.
he's being
Which honestly, sometimes that's deserved.
he's being pissy about it.
Yeah,
Sometimes that's a
Crow was 100% correct. Doesn't mean Elle liked it.
Right.
That's why he retorted, which he doesn't do.
Yeah.
It's so loud. I'm sure we have something else.
No, this is funnier.
During our 5-minute break.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. Those are most of my important questions.
Well, if you ever want to, I'm pretty good at like investigatory stuff.
That's the same.
Osei talking?
So if you ever want to,
I think I've got him covered.
yeah, that's gonna be an insight.
Oh! You put twig.
It's a flat 20.
Forgot that Ari knows stuff about Osei that nobody else does.
You see Rogue kind of just.
It's a very much a protectiveness. And Aries not trying to hide. Aries can't hide it.
Right.
She's not good at it. It is a.
Was it
Harry doesn't
protect?
know
Okay.
that's a thing to hide.
Was it protective or possessive or both?
It's very much protective.
Okay.
Elle doesn't need other people getting involved, and there's other.
It's a little both.
Yeah. It's not possessive as in he's only mine to protect, but it's a.
She doesn't
The
know
statement
it.
of he doesn't need other people interfering is
Yeah. Alright. I wasn't thinking of it that way, but I guess.
And Aries
That's why I was
wouldn't think of
asking.
it that way either.
Harry doesn't
Yeah.
think that she's being possessive.
No,
Exactly.
it's
I like that. Ari doesn't realize that she knows that she's being protective.
Yes.
She doesn't realize that the possessiveness accompanies that.
Yeah.
Again, Aerie has 0 social cues. She knows nothing.
Yeah.
That's why the boys are here.
But it was a very sudden and
Yep.
Oh, I know
unhidden,
some
and it's
keys.
just
I just ignore them.
this slight moment of silence across the table
Yeah.
that follows.
Which was broken when River,
River or Misty?
Misty.
Misty.
It's the riverbed.
Owned by
Her name is
Misty.
Yeah.
Yes. Pokemon trainer.
Yeah.
Yeah. When Misty comes up with refills for drinks. So, how's everybody doing? Breaks the awkward silence.
Great. Thank you for the as always, the wonderful
course.
service and hospitality.
Anytime.
So how many colors do they come in?
The dinosaurs. She's
She's
talking to
looking at-
Kakari.
Oh.
Kakari.
You can't. This poor man's playing like 50 different
Sorry.
people right now.
Excuse me, Misty.
See, that's how you do it.
May I have a glass of wine?
Oh boy.
Thank you.
Sure thing.
Whatever.
Actually, if we're working out the drinks,
Respectfully, no.
I have people around.
Didn't help last time.
I was the only one who was fine.
Yes. I know.
Wow. I love her.
If you're going to come for drinks, you can come for drinks. If you're going to come to hang out with friends, you can do that. I know you by now.
So go with expectation.
I think that's why she said no.
Next time.
Thank you,
What if
Misty.
I decide right now?
Misty, you are greatly appreciated.
Shut
Your wisdom
up.
is overabounding.
She throws a wad of napkin at him.
Oh! Not in my house.
She does come back. It's not an expensive wine.
No, it's what a dealer's choice.
Yeah, it's like
Hang on. Misty, what is your top line wine? The best that you have in the house.
No, this is fine.
I'm curious.
I would have to check why.
Because Caspian can pay for it. I'll pay for it. It's okay. Caspian can... I have some of my money.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
No,
A glass or a bottle?
We'll do a bottle.
You want the best.
really, this
Yes.
is fine.
I'm treating everyone.
That's gonna be.
If
more
it's on
than-
him,
That's gonna be more than one bottle, Al.
it's for the table.
One bottle serves 4 people at most.
I'm not going to be having any. If I need to get a second one, we can look at it.
A bottle of our most expensive wine would be 50 gold.
I'll take 3.
He can't afford it.
Well, if it's on him.
If you wish to share your drink with Crow, you're more than welcome.
I know you have
All
my back.
right.
She looks towards Cass.
Cass is going to grab his fork, aim it towards her, put a piece of food on the back. Cass, is not allowed to often engage in food fights. It does not mean that he has never seen it done.
Let's do it.
Not everyone that has ever entered his house has a... Oh, no!
Is that what I think it is?
It is. It's a nat 1.
No, yes!
Really?
Awesome!
Flies back in his face.
Just because Cass has seen it doesn't mean he knows what he's doing.
Cass slams his fist a little too hard down on the fork, and the whole fork goes flying towards Crow.
This goes.
Let's go. Caspian, I think you're supposed to throw the food.
New party trick. You're entertaining. Do it again.
He has to get the
Oh,
fork
give me a
first.
fork.
Why
She'll
are you,
throw it at him.
Why are you doing this in a restaurant late at night when Misty has been so kind to us?
Because, my friend, Crow is an asshole.
Well, then why don't you take it?
No, that's not much better. Stupid dice.
Crow's going to toss something back. It's only a 9 on the die. I don't know what I could add to that. What do you add to just like a typical
That'd be strength.
Or dexterity.
Yeah.
strength would be better? It's 11.
That would hit. Cass isn't wearing armor.
That's true. Yep.
Cass is
Tosses
going to...
Wad of napkin at him again.
Cass is out of forks.
No more forks to give.
He knows Aries not going to give him one.
Are you forking kidding me?
What? Cass is... Let's see. What other things would be on the table that he could... He could use a spoon. Spoon would work. I'm gonna not roll into that. Oh my gosh, I'm still not... I'm getting better!
What'd you get?
It's a 4 on the die. Even if it's strength, it's only an 8. It wouldn't hit and whiz by you.
You just can't let something go, can you?
Nope.
Caspian, are you sure this is necessary?
That's a 13.
Hey,
Yeah, that'll
Cass.
hit.
Caspian, you've missed 3 times. Oh, he hit that one. How about that?
I've never actually done this before. I've only
I can
really
tell.
seen it.
Misty, he's throwing food at me.
Correction!
Actually, worse, it's forks and spoons.
I am catapulting food at you.
Misty.
You failed.
Caspian is spooning Crow.
It sounds like he's forking her.
That too.
That's worse.
He actually forked your ceiling as well.
I
He
may have
did
done
buy
that.
dinner first.
I will get that. I will not leave this place a mess. I'm not unwilling to make it a mess.
You are.
This is my establishment.
Yeah.
Your wine bottles will be delivered to you tomorrow.
Oh.
Because as fun as this table is to serve, I am fairly certain if I add alcohol to the mix, one of my windows will end up broken. So I'm going to make a decision in the vein of self-preservation for myself and my establishment.
Wise decision. Again, overabounding. That is... Oh, that's a 16 on the die. That's
Yeah,
going...
that is.
That's like a flat 20. That's right in her eye.
Moves her wine glass that she got earlier off the table and stands up and moves away from the table.
This is kind of fun. I understand why people are delinquents.
Uh-oh.
It's an 11 again. No, 10.
10 and meets
Yep.
beats.
Fair enough.
That's funny.
16.
Which direction is it coming from?
Oh, my man!
And that'll hit, obviously.
Yup.
And another one towards him.
Oh, he's got 2 coming his way. That's 12.
Oh! 14.
12. Misses.
What? He's wearing armor?
No.
He's dexterous.
Holy cow.
14.
Misses.
What?
He's got a 20 in dex.
All right, we're doing this again. Now it's worse. Stop dodging. It's not fun that way.
I beg to differ.
Crow, hit him.
She's gonna throw it at Cass again. That is a...
What is being thrown?
Just like pieces of food. He's just
Yeah,
like
I
taking
figured.
pieces of
bread,
food.
chips, or
Yep,
something.
and just catapulting
The chips that were being munched on are now currently projectiles.
Yes.
Yep.
Hence, Ari moving a good 5-10 feet back from the table, just wine glass in hand,
Smart.
sipping
Very
on
smart.
it.
Cass flings another one at Kakari that misses.
Is that a natural one?
Was it nat 20?
I was so hoping.
What did you do?
Jorge reaches forward, grabs a full fistful of mashed potatoes, and chucks it, and it hits Elle straight in the face. I think you are knocked off the chair.
Elle, are you alright? He's not speak to me.
Oh, that's not gonna come out easy.
Potatoes. Very good.
Not off the nose.
You okay?
Good shot. And Cass will...
That's a 13 for the return fire.
Even with armor, that would hit her.
Yes!
Cass is gonna take a single chip and try and shuriken throw it at Crow.
Shuriken?
Yeah.
Roll with advantage.
Shuriken?
I don't know. Roll with advantage?
Yep.
Sweet. There was one side away from a nat 20. That's for 13?
No, it's...
Yeah, because
As you throw it, you have to yell, Hadouken!
that is not for a throwing star.
I know, it's not anything. This is
Because
Hadouken.
as Crow is being aimed at, your chair it kind of is like almost pulled out from under you. As Rogue with her tail just to knock you off guard so that the chip hits you.
Crow reels back and kicks the table to shove it in Cass's direction.
Make an athletics check.
Not to tip the table or anything, but just to
Just to,
shove
like-
it.
Oh no, yeah.
Athletics, that is a 17.
Oh yeah, the entire table just.
No, you're picking a fight with before you do it.
You still have that special piece of armor on.
No, I don't. The, sore ribs I had from earlier are still sore.
Skill issue.
Yeah, that, dinosaur from earlier. It,
I assume a 16 hits.
Yeah.
As you are in mid-conversation, mashed potato.
thank you for that. Hit a man when he's down. Got it.
You're
Oh,
welcome.
that's the best.
And a return fire.
Poor Corey.
Same thing. 13. Yeah. Just whack right back at her.
And
I imagine he does it with a little piece of mashed potato.
yeah. And unless there's something specific.
No. Cass will specifically stay and make sure everything gets cleaned up
Yeah.
before he leaves.
I think at some point someone tries to throw food at Ari and she just catches it.
Yes.
Yeah.
She just catches it, puts it down.
No, she spends a key point to yeet it back really hard.
You have no more key points, though, is the only
No, I
issue.
took short rest.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I would say a
Heck
yes.
long bath, absolutely
Yeah,
short rest.
she yeets it back at whoever threw
Yep.
it at her enough to. I'm just gonna roll.
Yeah, we'll make an attack.
It's a D8.
Out of
You have to roll
curiosity.
to hit first.
Out of curiosity. So I just had Elle roll an intelligence check to see if he should throw at Ari or not, just to kind of get her into the into the
Involved.
fray. That's a 0.
Sounds like a great idea.
Ella's the one who throws it.
Alright.
Thrown
Elle
back.
threw
So that's-
Elle threw the bread with a little bit of mashed potatoes
That's
on
an
it.
8 on the die plus 8 would be. Well, no proficiency. She's not proficient with honor. So plus 5 would
Is
be.
it an unarmed fighting?
it would still hit. That's still a 13.
Yeah.
Yes. It was
And there's no damage.
Yeah.
But it does. It similarly to what Corey did, knocks you out of the chair again. I think.
he goes that way this time.
Yep.
There's a slight smile at Ari getting involved, but she kind of
It was a good
just
idea.
wine in one hand. Nice try, Al.
Thank
the
you.
food fight goes on for a bit.
Crow quits
Especially-
after kicking the table. She's done.
No, I don't think
Crow
so.
tries to leave, Kakari throws something at him.
Not leave, just she's relaxing now and watching them be idiots.
Okay.
Oh, then all three of the guys
Oh yeah.
100%.
throw something at you. we just look at each other.
There's a few grapes. Just
Everyone picks up the
Crow is
Rapid
getting tempted
fire.
to flip the table, and she really knows she shouldn't. So you better stop poking the bear. She might, like, feint it, like, start to lift the table just so people jolt, but she'll...
Oh,
put
I'll hold
back
it down. You can't flip it. Try
I
me.
think what stops it is at some point, because you two are sitting next to each other.
Yeah.
At some point, everyone except for the two of you stops throwing things.
Oh boy. I think I know what this means.
What if does one of you throw something again?
Why did everyone stop? Crow, you're leaving yourself wide open.
And you turn to see
Yeah, wait.
Musa standing there. Which, by the way, you guys are the only people in the entire room. Like, there's like maybe one or two.
It's like 11:30, almost midnight.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure like she's supposed to be closed by now, right?
Well, it's an inn.
Okay, so it's
people
open
can
24/7.
Can kind of arrive whenever, but the kitchen isn't always open.
Okay.
Yeah.
She has mostly just been. She's been subtly providing more ammunition. She'll just, without even speaking, just place like specifically like things that would be easy to clean up on the table, and then just walk away.
I think at the end of the night before he leaves, Cass would walk up to her and be like, "Thank you for letting us let off some steam."
You needed it, and that's why I made sure there was not alcohol involved, because you needed this, not that.
Again, you have an overabundance of wisdom. If you ever feel like giving me some of it, I'll take it. Or, better yet,
Caspian.
Elle? Yes, ma'am?
You do a lot better than you give yourself credit for.
Thanks.
Now go clean up.
Yes, ma'am!
I think before they leave, Ari goes up to her and just says, "May I have a small bottle of wine to go?"
Other than the 3 that Elle ordered?
I mean, one of those would be nice. I'd like to have one for myself to hold on to for something.
Sure thing.
Thank you.
And she will give you it's like a dessert wine.
Yeah,
It's
it's
very
a
sweet.
very sweet. It's like what, like a gold, 2 gold. Yeah,
Not like like a gold.
yeah. She pays for that.
Musa, with crossed arms, makes everyone clean up.
I didn't start it.
I don't care. And Crow, like, you've seen that look before.
Yeah.
Specifically, not so much Orion. Canary would have that look occasionally,
Yeah.
and when Canary had that look, even Orion would fall in line. And so you're like,
Everyone listens to the Elder.
yep.
And in this room, he is in charge.
And he watches and waits till it's kind of at the end just.
Does that on every table.
Look at the tram running. Because y'all are out
Yeah,
past
true.
when that's,
It's like
We're
1
way
a.m.
past curfew.
oh, yeah. Which is part of, but Misty let him know, which is why he showed up. And I think he escorts y'all back to the tram and back to the school.
Harry puts the bottle of wine in the bag of holding.
It's not a dry campus.
Yeah. But just, to have it. Once needed.
You don't need to defend the decision. It's fine. I was about to have 3. He doesn't
On his
drink.
own?
Yeah, he doesn't drink. It's weird.
He's gonna find out real quick what his tolerance level is.
L doesn't drink. He has 3 giant bottles of top quality wine that he doesn't know what to do with. It was 100% for the bit.
That's so valid.
Crow's gonna steal him.
Probably.
But as you settle down for the night, having let off some much needed steam,
We get de-stressed.
Little bit.
that is where we will end tonight's session. Thank you all for joining us, and we will see you next time. Good night.